We live on Twitch. We live on Twitch. If you want to catch this in real life, real interactions with chat, getting y'all opinions and stuff like that, we're live on Twitch, man. Fly Guy only 773, man. Hit the campaign, follow the campaign. You dig, man? But look, we got another video real quick. Michigan teacher had sex with a 16-year-old boy and told her coworker. That's tough. Now, look, check this out, right? With the previous video that we not too long ago just did and stuff like that, some people gonna look at me sideways. But hey, I gotta be 100% honest with y'all real quick. Why couldn't this stuff be going on back when I was in school, bro? Like, bro, if this would have been going on back when I was in school, bro, I actually would have liked school, bro. Like, we ain't had none of this. Like, nobody was looking at, Miss Ramsey in a sexual way. Nobody was looking at Miss Parker, you know what I'm saying, in a sexual way. Nobody was looking at Miss Kudentot, you know what I'm saying, the one from Russia, a Russian person, teaching English class. Nobody was looking at her in a sexual way. All the teachers that I had that was females in my school, they was all middle-aged, 40s, early 50s and stuff. Gravity and all this old stuff has affected them. Everything is saggy and old and wrinkly and all this old shit. And like, bro, this is like the second teacher case that I've heard within the last 2 weeks. And every time I see the person that's doing this, it's always a nice looking female that I would have loved to do this as a 15, 16-year-old boy. Like, oh, snap, Miss Jasmine want to have sex? What? She want to do what with me? Y'all ass is crazy, bro. Like, bro, you kids these days got it so easy versus my generation, bro. Like, bro, my generation, bro, we had some of the ugliest teachers in the world. This generation, their teachers is like in their 20s. Their teachers are like in their 30s teaching high school. When we was in high school, all of our teachers was in their mid-40s, mid-50s, 60s, and stuff like that, right? Nowadays, these teachers in high school are in their 20s or in their 30s. They just got out of high school, like, within the last 8 years, bro. Like, they just left high school. Come on, bro. Like, this is wild right here, bro. And she's not a bad-looking woman. But she must was down bad, though. She must was down bad. And she just threw away her whole life, not her whole life, but her whole career for having sex with a 16-year-old boy. Like, man, Joe, I got to read some of these comments real quick. Y'all going to defend this, too? So awful. So I asked what really happened. That boy had the time of his life. Facts, he did. Love has no old. What? Love has no old. What the hell is you talking about? Like, it's crazy, bro. High school teacher. And look, this is another one too as well, right? This was we made a video about this. This is like back in like March when this happened. And she's from the Chicagoland area, right? And this is back in like March when this happened, right? And another teacher that's young as hell, I think she was like 29, 30, maybe 31, right? Young as hell, good looking, got a nice career job and stuff like that. And she's out here messing around with a 15-year-old student. Like, what can possess you in your head, right? Because, we make a lot of jokes and shit like that. But, let's keep it funky real quick, right? What can possess you in your head to sit there and actually want to mess around with a 15-year-old or a 16-year-old student? Like, what possesses you to want to do that shit? And then this is the crazy part about this, right? This is the even more crazier part about it. Society will sit there, right? And look, both sides of the spectrum, to me personally, is not right. Both sides of the spectrum. But let's just be honest real quick. I know everybody on the internet wants to sit there and be all political correct and blah. Let's be 100 real quick. It's more acceptable in society if a younger guy was to mess with an older woman, even if that younger guy is still a minor. You know what I'm saying? But it's not acceptable in society for a younger girl to be messing around with a younger guy. You feel me? Because society's going to sit there and be like, well, it wasn't a younger girl that led on to the older guy. It was the older guy that sat there and groomed the younger girl. But we see it countless times, though, that the older woman sat there and led on to the younger guy. So how can y'all sit here and try to justify, because y'all be trying to, how can you sit there and try to justify what the woman did when it's the same thing that the man did? Like, we gotta make, either a right is a right or a wrong is wrong, man. Like, we gotta stop playing one side of the street, man, and, and call foul on both sides, bro, for real. If you really feel that way. If you really feel, the protection of the kids, you'll look at it like that for both sides, though. But you know how society be, though. These comments are funny, though. But, like, that's just a wild situation, though, man. Like, nowadays, bro, you go to school, anything like that, man, it is so much going on in this world, man. Like, you got the students out here acting a fool. The teachers, they want involvement. They out here acting a fool and stuff like that. Like, the world is crazy, bro. The world is definitely crazy that we got all this stuff going on. And like I said, I have never seen one of these situations of a ugly female that was in this act. It's always been a nice looking female that was in this act. So I really just want to sit there and just ponder, because even with the other girl, right? She was married and everything. She had a husband and everything. I really would like to sit there and just ask this person, like, what was going through your head that made you willing to risk it all to mess with somebody that that wasn't of age, but you still was willing to do that? Like, I would really love to sit there and ask them that question. Because, like, what makes that, like, that part of your brain tick that you would want to do that? Like, you just trying to find the first person that you could possibly find to get back at your husband or your boyfriend or something, because maybe he cheated on you or something like that? Is it a sick fetish or something like that you always wanted to mess with somebody that was way younger? Like, what is it that makes you desire somebody that's that much younger? Like, it can't be financials. I mean, the goddamn kid is in school. He doesn't even have money yet. So it can't be financials. It, like, what is it? I really would like to know that. What is it? Some people are just truly sick in the head. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Some people get a kick out of doing something that they know they might get caught for. Ooh, that's a good one right there. Facts. I can see that. I can definitely see that. She probably thought she can get away with it. Probably. It probably was the other way around. Maybe the guy was sitting there talking to her and she just got confused and trapped. I mean, the boy's 15 or 16. I mean, how much game can he possibly have at 16 years of age? Like, the boy probably just started getting some, like, within the last 1 or 2 years ago. You feel me? But I hear what you're saying, though. I hear what you're saying. It's just sick all the way around. Doesn't matter who it is, boy, girl, man, or woman. Facts. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to judge both sides, you know what I'm saying, accountably. For real. I don't know. It's just a crazy situation, man. It's just crazy, bro. It's definitely a crazy situation. That's wild, though. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know me. Y'all know me. If I was to be that 16-year-old student, I swear to God, I would have had the time of my life with her. Like, bro, 16 years age, and I'm messing with like a mid to early 30-year-old. You know what I'm saying? She got the car, she got the money, she got the cash, she got all that. Like, I'm chilling, bro. I wouldn't even, bro, if I was messing with my teacher, bro, I wouldn't even pay not one of those females that was my age any attention. I got the grown girl. I got the teacher. Fuck am I paying y'all attention? Y'all broke just like me. Watch out. I'm jumping in the car with Miss, I don't know, Jasmine or whatever. I'm jumping in the car with her. You know what I'm saying? She's taking me to Chick-fil-A. She's taking me to, you know what I'm saying, IHOP and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Give me all types of food and shit, buying me shoes and shit like that, new clothes and shit, new iPhone and all that old shit. And she's blowing me down. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, that's the life. The fuck? I'm the only student in her class that got an A++, and I'll barely be in that bitch. Like, come on, bro, watch out. But no, she fucked up for telling her coworker though. Like, she got so caught up and entangled, right, that she went and told her coworker. Like, that was dumb as hell. So that's an L in her book. Like, it seemed like she would have got away with that shit, but she wanted to tell somebody. Like, what is y'all fixation with wanting to tell somebody, man? Keep that shit on the wrap. That's crazy as hell, bro. You want to sit there and tell somebody? Are you stupid? Are you really stupid that you want to sit there and tell somebody? Like, what the fuck? Get your crazy ass up out of here, man. These motherfuckers is wild, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you. These motherfuckers is wild.